Okay. This is likely just going to be a few hours, and it's likely going to just be me making money, but I am recording just in case RP happens. Does not look like we got any telegrams, but we're going to double check just in case. Yep, no telegrams. Alright. Let's head on out then. We are going to be stubborn again and go to Emerald. As much as people keep telling us not to. It's just like, it's just where I like to make money. I'm sorry. If it happens that we get robbed, it's fine. We made the choice to go there. We might... You know what? We might check roads first to see if we can pick up any tobacco jobs. But despite me having marked the map for Emerald, we're gonna go instead to roads. Because I think roads is really the only place you're gonna pick up those kind of jobs, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there's other locations, but that's the only place that I've ever seen tobacco jobs. I am so glad I'm slowly going by memory as to where roads are going. I still mark the map just in case I lose myself, because I do like to zone out, but not that I've marked the map to roads. But still. I'm starting to learn. Okay, this is the part I start getting lost. I suppose I could follow the railroad. Because that's the part of the road I start losing myself at. I kept forgetting that there's actually a card in here too. Not that I need it anymore. Wisteria. Sliced potatoes. Wood shavings, old fashions, and brownies. Alright. Oh, I keep... Can I actually, label this? Worn engraved used hip flask. Or should I put engraved with her father's initials? JH. Maybe I should, if this was ever stolen. Because worn engraved is very obscured. Engraved JH.
Is he there?
Alright. Engraved JH. Used hip flask. I think that'll do. Joshua Harley. I thought I put a second period. Oh well, don't matter. One is enough. Let's see if we're lucky to find some things. As far as money making. Or we're just gonna be stuck fishing. But I feel like we need to find another fishing place because I guess that road is more well traveled than I thought. Unless we can go further up, I suppose. We can stay on the same area, just further away from the road. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not gonna find anything here. There's 2 horses here. Oh, wow. Okay. Surprisingly. Oh. Let's send a... You know what? We're gonna send a telegram to... Mommy. Okay.
Hold up there.
How's it going?
It's good. Do you know what's happening up by the graves?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I did a double take, did not realize there were people up there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of wagons and a small handful of people up there.
Oh, they're running like death's chasing them. Oh, it's rangers.
Oh, okay.
People of the crossing. I
Hello?
hope you are doing well today.
Doing all right. How about yourself?
We're
You
doing
two,
quite fine.
would you like trains?
Do you
We
like,
like locomotives?
do you like horses and nice
Do you
views?
like wagons and ferries?
Do you
Uh,
like
Nice scenic
helping
routes.
people?
This is a fucking recruitment pitch.
You should consider
Absolutely, yes.
joining the
Yeah,
transit company
SCTA.
and not the Rangers.
No, the Rangers
Oh,
are
I
better.
see a competition. Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit. Okay,
Hear
so
me out. Hear me out. Do either of you need medical bags or maybe some food? I got toad in the hole. I got lemonade, medical
take
bags.
some
What do you
food.
need?
Food, sure.
Bribery.
Okay.
Wow.
And
I mean, yeah.
bag.
Yep.
That sounds
they were
great.
just showing you what we
Sure.
can
Yeah.
do.
Absolutely. How about
Yep.
get
You
you
know,
a
they
couple
wouldn't
toad
have
in
been
the
able to bring
hole,
that
maybe a
here if
little
it wasn't for the
lemonade.
transit company. Just keep that in mind.
Exactly.
I mean, fair
I will
point,
say
of
they
course.
didn't make this themselves. They bought
No,
it.
no, I made all of this myself. Jonah here was there with me.
No.
Would you like any food, ma'am?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you
Well,
though.
they gave me food transit. Why doesn't transit just give me a bunch of money and then we'll see which one I want to join?
Well, with transit, you are better
Oh.
paying.
That is
So-
true.
Is it?
Wait, do you,
It is
is.
are you
better
paid?
pay.
Is it?
Way better.
Well, how much
It
do you
is.
make?
How much do you make?
$20 an hour.
That
Twenty?
is
Oh,
really
Jesus.
good.
That's like
Okay,
sheriff
actually,
hold on a
level.
second.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
wait,
That
hold
is
on.
a lot
no,
of
hold on
money.
a second.
No
Hold on
way.
a second. No, it's not. Hold on.
Yes, no,
we make
no,
we
you're
make
lying.
the same.
Something like.
Yeah.
No,
yep.
no.
I think,
Something like that.
anyways, I
Anyway.
think the more important part of this is that transit is better than the Rangers, and you should totally join transit.
No. The Rangers, we're like out and about. We help people. That's
We help
the
people
most
too.
important.
Well,
Yeah, but we're helping people who are in need of help, who fell off cliffs or got attacked by wildlife. That's what we do.
you don't want to be walking around with a poncho when it's not raining. Mm.
I mean,
It
You
is
want a
raining
nice-
now, though.
It is raining
that's,
now.
That's different.
it is
It's
raining.
poor
Yeah,
timing,
you're
but you know, it's okay.
Well,
You don't
I
want to
will-
walk around in suits that make people question whether
mean,
or
you
not they're
don't have
to
colorblind,
wear
do you?
Yep. Also, they only wear gray. You know, it's
Mhm.
like just one color. Like we can wear
We wear
whatever we
red.
want.
That is
We can wear whatever we want. And
Yep.
do
You
wanna
could
be
wear
able to
what
run
you're
your own
wearing right
trains
now,
whenever
ma'am,
you
and just
want,
put a green poncho on
wherever
top
you
of it.
want.
Look, I'll
We-
join
Are
transit.
you
if
sure? Because I've seen
Right
rangers
now.
dressed
Do that in the
very
Rangers
similar
suit.
to
You
you.
tell me that I can fly a hot air
I
balloon.
mean,
that
we have a
moves
lot of like
side
lots
to
of people
side.
like that
I mean,
color
that's
Coincidentally-
what
very.
a train is.
Very potentially.
But I have
yes.
lots
Hold
of
on a
different
second.
outfits.
What do you
I
mean
can settle this.
potentially?
Don't- well, once you purchase training,
Are- Are you
Of
getting
course.
one?
Sir, have you ever flown a hot air balloon?
Oh, you are very
Yeah, oh, yeah.
vibrantly
Have you ever-
dressed.
Have you
Okay.
ever flown a hot air balloon?
I have been transit as of 3 days, so you can't.
Okay,
that
have
doesn't
you
matter.
ever flown a hot air balloon?
I'm
under
still in
transit?
training. I
He's
can't
a
operate
trainee.
anything.
Oh, Louise,
that's
have we
unfair
ever
to
flown a
ask.
hot air balloon?
Yep,
No,
we
but
are
that
Rangers-
We,
certified
you know,
hot air
we've
balloon
flown a
drivers.
hot air
Yep.
balloon. So,
How are
Look,
rangers
look.
certified to fly hot air balloons?
Look,
They're
hot,
not.
Uh,
They,
if
Transit
you
was
show
not
me a hot
available,
air
and
balloon that can float
yep,
across
now we're
the
certified
land instead of just going
because
straight up and
transit
down,
didn't-
I'll join
wasn't
you in a
available.
second.
Yeah,
Because
because we
you're
have more
not
important things to
punctual.
do, like running
Yeah.
We are
How did-
very punctual.
How did you even learn to fly a hot air balloon?
and helping
Okay.
with
It's-
events.
We were taught.
Mm.
We were taught how to fly a hot air balloon. Now we're very much. Yep,
Yep.
we were certified.
Sorry,
We were
Rangers, we have to go,
certified.
I see.
We've got a potential trainee to talk about. Sorry.
Oh, there he goes.
oh,
He's
oh, oh my.
I'm still gonna try to convince you because
You
I
know,
wanna
but
get
No,
hear me
ma'am,
out,
ma'am.
right?
Hear me out, ma'am. Hear me out.
uh-huh.
Oh, hear us out. Yep.
I'll let them do their pitch first because I'm kind
What-
like that.
You know, maybe we like to give people second chances. Maybe you've made some questionable choices in the past.
Why are
We
people
welcome-
always assuming that about me?
I'm
Yeah,
not-
why are you
I'm not assuming that.
this
I'm not
kind
assuming. I'm
lady
just
is a
saying.
criminal?
I'm just saying. That I didn't say she was a criminal. I said questionable choices. I'm
Your
just saying we
game
welcome
warden-
folks from all
you know-
walks of life.
Game Warden Sal asked me straight up if I was a moonshiner.
Did
Oh
you
yeah, that
know?
sounds
You
like
see-
Sal.
That
you
sounds
see-
like Sal.
The difference between the transit and the Rangers is we won't ask that question of you.
We
I
don't
see.
care. The Rangers were founded by criminals. Like, in part, we were
Have they
founded by
been?
criminals.
Yeah.
So, like, we really don't care, like, where you come from, what you've done in your past. No, we don't care. We are all about helping people, about helping wildlife, about we can do whatever you want. You can be like, you can be a cook if you like cooking. You can do like exploring, whatever you want
You
to
can do
do.
that
You
with
can do it.
trains.
Yeah, on a
And
train.
you know,
You were
you
so
don't
like
have
down to
to-
trains. Like with a
you-
horse, you can go anywhere you want
you
to
can do it
go.
with the wagon then, or a boat.
Okay. Have you tried going up on Mount Shan on a wagon without falling down?
I've not attempted it, but I'm going to.
Yeah, please don't. You know, and if you fall, who's gonna come save you? Us. We're gonna come
Probably
save
the
you.
medics.
Nope, it's gonna be us because that's what we do. We save people who do questionable choices, like trying to go up Mount Shan on a wagon, or
We do
take a
things
wagon.
so you don't have to.
Yep,
You
that's
see-
us.
I see. Okay.
Is this pitch working?
It's amusing me.
We're very
Okay,
Sure,
that's what we
or
do.
arrange
That's
it.
we
That's what we
amuse
do.
people. That's yeah.
We're funny. We're charming people.
Are
we're,
you?
Yep, we're a good
Mhm,
bunch.
mhm.
Yep.
All right, if you say so.
What's
You
your
know what? If
what's your
Sal was
pitch?
here,
My
Transit.
pitch. Okay,
Uh-huh.
the transit pitch is, I've been in the crossing for about 3 weeks now. I'm very fresh, and transit is a family. You get to meet a whole lot of people. You
So
get
the
to
Rangers.
help move people from place to place. And if not, if you like being more towards helping people with events, you can do that too. I mean, we're big on helping businesses move their things as well as transporting their cargo from place to place. We protect that.
I see.
So you're gonna get shot at because people are trying to rob you.
I mean,
No,
you
that's
get
not gonna
shot at when you're a ranger too.
Who would shoot
Listen.
at us?
his main
I don't
selling
know, a
point
criminal?
sounds like you can run trains. That sounds like it's his main selling point. If Game Warden Sal was here, he'd say we can do that too.
Probably
It's just a
accuse
little
you
different.
of being a criminal, of what it sounds like.
You can do, like we can do literally water patrols and go like on canoe rides.
I mean, we can too. Yeah, the whole
Yeah, so we, like,
department
go on-
is operating the ferries.
Yeah, what patrols would you do though as transit? What exactly are you patrolling
Yeah,
out
what are
there
you
in the water?
patrolling? Yeah, what are you What are you looking at? We're looking at wildlife. What are you doing there?
People,
Look for injured folk.
You're looking at
yeah,
people.
to,
So you're
to
people
move
watching.
them
People
from
watching.
place- well, no,
Wait,
moving
oh,
them
that
from
sounds
place to
very
place.
creepy. That sounds very creepy. People watching.
You're putting words into my mouth, and that's not kind. You see, I don't do that. Transit doesn't do that.
The Rangers have all a big family.
Mhm.
Transit's a bigger family.
I
Well,
think we're
it sounds
big.
like both of you are not really that big of a family considering you're rushing around trying to recruit people.
You know what?
No,
We
we-
may
no, we
only have
love-
63 members of our family right now, but
growing.
we're growing the family.
I will.
Mhm.
I will point out one thing though.
Hmm.
Sure, that they may gather a bunch of food and supplies for people, but how do they transport that here with transit?
Shit, he's got us. He's got us
That's
there.
right. That's
Scott
right.
is there.
Yeah,
And you know
I
what?
was not gonna bring
You
that
know
without
what?
him.
So
While we were at the ranger lodge, we were there early, waiting for the for the rangers to come back from their thing
Well-
that they were busy at. We were there
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
and
You
they
know
were
what we
there
were
late.
busy with?
We're on
We
time.
escorted people who could not get around to crossing themselves back.
We were
safely
doing
to where they need
Transit's
to go.
job.
Yep, we were doing your guys' job because you didn't do it.
We had to take Sisika guards back.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that.
so you're both working together but against each other.
That's right.
Nah, we're very close, very
We're
very
very
friendly.
close. He
Yes.
just doesn't know us yet. He's too new. He just doesn't know us yet.
Wow, that's hurtful.
It's
But that
I mean,
is
it's
you're
true.
gonna
It's
be
true.
part of the family very soon.
Hopefully.
it's interesting
God
that
willing.
they do have someone who's training to be transit doing this pitch.
That's right.
Yeah, imagine why.
You gotta get that experience.
Mm.
Well, thank you both for your pitches. I'll have to think about it.
Of course. If you're ever
Yeah,
interested,
understand.
yeah, come on
Just
and watch,
telegram,
do ride along, with
transit.
us. like come over, talk to us, get to know us better, and see what the big family that
We're
we are.
obviously a great time. You know Sal, so you know we're a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Sal's
do know
amazing.
Sal. He
Mhm.
actually wants to give me some of his rolled cigarettes for my business venture. So
Oh, what's
Same.
your
Oh yeah,
business
little taste of
venture?
Sal, yeah.
Taste of Sal or suck of Sal.
yeah,
Yep.
both of them.
Whatever your preference is,
Yep,
yeah.
of both. Yep.
What's your business venture?
I am importing alcohol, and I'm going to be traveling around selling it and food and stuff. So I'm gonna go
You want to know who can help you with that?
transit.
Transit. That's right.
Given I'm working so hard to get my own wagon right now, yeah, probably.
It's real cheap, and sometimes even free, depending on the train, the transit that is gonna respond to that.
That is true. You
Because we like helping people.
I'll have to keep that in mind if I am getting tired of trying to find my own wagon, get my money for my own wagon.
That's right.
Well, you think about it, and if you ever
That's
need,
right.
like,
Yeah.
just let us know. Come by, talk to us, get to know the family more.
Yeah, will
That's
If
do.
you want to join any
That's
one of
right.
us,
Yeah, I'm your
Hopefully
future
transit.
cousin Jonah. Don't nice to meet you.
that sounds so
It's-
weird.
That
Yeah.
that sounds so bad, but that's
That
okay.
Yeah,
sounds so bad.
that does kind of sound
It's even
bad.
worse when you know Louise and I are getting married, so
Well, congratulations.
neither one of us are from Kentucky, don't worry.
Yep.
Yeah, probably Alabama.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna leave you with that. You have
Yeah,
a great
You
day.
alright.
have a great day.
Oh,
Join
great day.
transit.
yeah.
Goodbye.
All right, now I have to put this recording up. Who all do we want to send telegrams to? Roy's not sent one back. I should probably lose Smoke's telegram. No, we'll keep it just in case. Penny Tony. Alright. Time to go into McLean's. Did he really go over there to, get, pitched at more? I am in the wrong location. Didn't know there was a house there though. Interesting. So unfortunately, unless more RP happens, the rest of this recording is going to be me making money until it's maybe night tonight, so I'm not going to be on for very long. But I have to keep this recording just so you can see the hilarity of what happened. I always get lost. I know you take... There's too many trees here. I should have followed... Yeah, see, that's wrong. I am way out of... Oh shit, I was going the right way. See? There it is. I need you paying attention because there's like a smokestack and stuff over here I can look at. I guess I should go save those turkeys that are stuck in there. That's a real good way to hunt those. Come on. Come on, just run past me. You're all idiots. Come on. Go. There you go. Good job. You can keep running. I'm not judging you. He took up running until he realized I was here. You can keep running. I don't care. Alright. Let us go to the city to turn this in and back to... Emerald. Hold on just a second. It's also storming outside, so who knows if I even gonna have the power to continue. That was a weird jump, okay. What is my horse doing? Jesus Christ. I know I weave a lot, but I didn't think I was on the edge, like, or make him jump. I don't know why I weave a lot. I just like, do like little tiny corrections. Oh, someone's at the... What's there? Nice, nice.
Don't who's that? You've all got problems. Every single one of you.
Okay.
Howdy. Not you. Yes, you have problems too.
Back to the grind.
Please leave the lady alone. Hello there, ma'am. Lovely to meet you. My name is Peaches.
Sheffield, you got homework to do, you remember?
This horse is so gorgeous, just like the stark black and white. We're gonna check the job board here and see if there's anything worth doing before we go back. The thunder's growling.
And they run away. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Arden?
stupid. Adamis?
Howdy. Let me get
Wow,
this
you
Hello?
look
away.
fancy.
Thank you.
You know this lady, Sophia?
No, I don't. I don't.
What's your name, miss?
My name's Dusty.
Dusty.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
You from the West?
Are you going to make the same joke a lot of other people make about, you know, the dust and everything?
Not anymore. You know what? One of my pet peeves is, or
What's
it's
that?
just for me. It's just for me. You know, cause like, how do I say this without sounding like an asshole? But like, you know, I'm like, I've always been like the class clown kind of guy. So,
Mhm.
but like sometimes I'll hear an opening for a joke, and I'm like, should I? It's kind of easy. And then if somebody else then says the joke, I'm so glad I didn't say the joke, because then I would have, you know, it would have been like too easy, you know.
Right, right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand.
Or if I say a joke and somebody else says, "Oh, I was thinking the same thing," I'm like, "Shit."
It's not unique anymore, original, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just
It's
you know,
more
it's
of a
easy.
common
Low
thing.
hanging fruit. That's right.
Yeah. So, how are you two?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Just started my day, and then I ran into Jesse here, and I mistook his name for Jesse Kitten.
Yeah.
Kitten?
Meow. I don't know why I just did that. Fuck.
Oh, it's starting.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, no, we gotta let's just nip that in the bud, because
All
if
right.
I start, if you know, you only get one nickname, and if mine's Kin, then you know I'm just done for.
You're gonna start meowing everywhere.
uh, I kind of want to, but I really shouldn't. You know.
Hey, at least it's not Dusty. I get that
I don't
same
know.
joke all over the place.
Dusty's
I
pretty
used to
good.
know an outlaw pretty legendary around here called Dusty Danger.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Oh,
Oh, no
Howdy.
problem. What's your last name, Dusty?
my last name's Harley.
Dusty and Harley.
Dusty Harley.
Mhm.
I like that. It's got a
Thank
ring
you.
to it.
What are you
Interesting.
thinking? What?
I'm just thinking, you know, there's things in my mind. I'm thinking, you know, I feel like if you're Dusty Harley, you could also be called like Race Roads.
I see.
Do
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about?
Oh God.
Yeah. Kind of.
Kind of. You just, you know what? Never mind me. I'm
Or
just, you
midlife
know.
crisis. Okay, I'm done.
Hey, at
Oh,
least
God.
it's not the worst. So I introduced myself to someone, and they asked me if that was my street name, and then he immediately put his foot in his mouth. It's like, wait, that sounded wrong. Ignore me.
Oh shit! Yeah, I get it. Street
Uh-huh.
name.
And it's like, well, I mean, I did work cat houses in my past, but no, that is not it.
What was your cat house name?
I mean, you know, I was pretty much born with a name that works, so.
Well, it wasn't like Crystal, or like, you know, Emerald or something, or
No. No, that's
what's Diamond Dusty.
Diamond Dusty.
You gotta be Diamond Dusty, or Dusty Diamond.
Dusty Diamond. That doesn't, you know, you would expect a gem to be all polished and everything, though.
Yeah, but if it's dust on it, it's like, you know, there's a bit of grit on it. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh,
So it's like, you know, you're a diamond, but you're tough. That's kind of what it's saying.
isn't
How
isn't
you
there?
fine people doing?
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Mysterious gentleman of this city.
It's the Duke is what I call him, or what a lot of people
Duke?
call him.
I am.
Did you hail from, sir? Are you of the British Isles? Is that why he's a duke?
No, I'm French.
Oh.
I'm the Duke
Shouldn't
of
it-
Marvin. Pleasure to meet you.
Wait, are you actually like, you know?
Yeah, he's actually.
You're actually?
Yes? Why would I not be?
Yeah, man, a duke must have a lot of money. You rich? You look rich.
You're just even. Oh, you're just even
Oh,
fancier
that
than
was
I.
So scary.
That was
You
life.
missed
Your
it.
Ow,
life
I was
flashed before
just
your
about to
eyes.
say you on Telegram.
Yeah, my life just fucking. I saw all of it.
So,
I'll have to send you a
I'm
Telegram.
Rich-
sorry, he's Belgian. This is the reason why. He's not very...
Hello, the most beautiful Sophia to have a.
Probably the only Sophia you know.
Yeah, you're the only Sophia I know.
I reckon the duke's got a load of diamonds.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Do you know where he lives?
I do too.
No, he frequents Blackwater.
She's a very pretty lady, from what I've
I'm
heard.
gonna
Does
kill
he?
her.
Mhm.
Allegedly.
Oh,
My
Interesting.
horse wanted to say sorry.
hey, you know what? I accept your horse's apology. You don't have to send him to the glue factory, all right? He's a very sweet guy. He just got a little startled, and you know, people can change, people can grow, and I believe that in horses as well. So, as long as he doesn't do it again, we'll be all right.
Is he gonna do it again?
I don't think he doesn't have it in his eye. He's looking at me very fondly. He's saying
Okay.
sorry.
That's good.
It's almost if he wanted to kiss you. On the cheek, of course.
He wants to kiss me on the cheek.
Probably. He's a gentleman.
Oh yeah, see,
You know, this is what we do to greet each other in Europe. We kiss each other on the cheek.
you know, as much as I really would like
Wait, you're not gonna follow tradition?
tradition.
You can insult his heritage?
No, I won't. No, sir. No, your horse can kiss me on the cheek.
This is a joke. This is a joke.
He likes to frequent the
Oh,
cat
okay,
house
okay.
there.
God damn it. Oh, damn it.
Oh, really?
People do.
Alright, alright.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah, take
but
care,
he,
sir.
but he really wanted to say sorry.
Yeah, and I accept his apology.
T'as pas envie d'être attaché, toi, hein? Bah alors. Anyway, we didn't have the pleasure to meet before, right?
Oh, my name is Vale. Pleasure to meet you.
Well, I will introduce myself. I'm the Duke of Maraville, Louis Etienne de Maraville.
You said you're a duke?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow. What, say that name one more time.
Louis Etienne de Maraville.
Everyone just calls him the Duke.
The Duke? Okay. Do you mind if I call you the Duke also?
Oh, you can do. You can do.
Okay, it's a pleasure to meet you,
Pleasure is all mine.
Mr. Duke.
Very deep in his Telegram.
Your horse is very, very nice horse. Is that a Belgian?
He's Belgian. This is the real reason why he's, like this.
Oh yeah, very hard-headed and
Hard-headed, exactly.
workhorse, yeah. Well, what's your horse's name?
Murat. He's called Murat.
Yeah.
Murat.
See, I don't even want to. I don't want to offend you at all, but my accent, it makes it very hard for me to pronounce that, and I don't want to butcher that at all.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York. My
you
family,
are?
they're all Italian.
Oh, you are from an Italian family. It's interesting.
Yeah.
You speak a little bit of Italian.
No, I'm first generation on my father's side, first generation American. But he didn't take the time to really teach me any Italian before he, fucked off and went back to Sicily. My mother's side, I'm like second generation American. So, and my ma, she speaks a little bit of Italian, but she's not fluent by any means. Wish I knew. Wish I could speak it.
parla la lingua latina. I do speak a little bit of Latin, not Italian, but close enough.
Oh yeah. You're very intelligent, Mr. Doak. You're a very
Well,
smart man. With a very smart horse that knows when to say sorry.
As you can see, he's on his corner and he's, the head
Yeah, his
bowed
head is down a little bit, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna get out your hair. It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Doak.
Oh, pleasure was all mine.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure you are a very busy woman. You look like it.
Yeah, thank you. A very busy lady.
Au revoir. Well.
What was that?
Oh, there is just a lot of people, so I cannot see my telegram. But
Oh.
not a problem. Just wait.
Yeah, just wait. Horse is looking a little tired there.
Yes, he's been traveling around all day, so it is the reason why.
So what you doing now, Dusty?
I should probably be looking to make some money. I still gotta get a wagon for my business ventures, but, it gets boring after a while.
Oh yeah, what kind of in what ways do you make money?
It seems like what a lot of people do, go to farms and volunteer.
I see. Are you two like linked up in any way, like business friends or otherwise?
No, we're just...
drinking friends at most, but no.
Fair enough. And imagine Duke, you must have to do nothing but collect your dues from your townsfolk or whatever.
I don't have any. Yes, in Europe, but I don't have any dues, and nobody pays me any dues in America.
Oh,
Not
that's a
at all.
shame. So how do you make money?
Well, I live off my fortune, of the small one that I have brought with me. I didn't brought anything with me,
Interesting.
to be honest.
None at all?
Clothes at most, and maybe my horse, but not a lot of money. No, enough to live. I'm an adventurer. I'm not really, I don't do anything fancy, I would say.
Right, that's right. You're here to go on adventures, explore.
Exactly. And if I have to put my hands on, if I have to put my hands in the mud, to take, to pay me things and work like everybody, it's not a problem. I will do it.
Wow, you actually get your hands dirty.
I do all the time. I love it.
Really? So, what is it? You read some newspapers or something back home about the Wild Wild West, and figured you'd come over and see if you could see it for yourself, kind of thing?
Oh, everybody know in Europe that America is a land of opportunity. So I'm living my American dream.
Oh, right. Do you know what I heard about this place before I came here?
Where did you came from?
Oh, I'm from El Paso, so, Texas.
Uh-huh. Yes?
Yeah, Texas. I'm just on the crossing, that's what I'm saying. But what brought me to the crossing is I heard this place was the most lawless, most violent, most unlawful state in the whole of the US of A.
How do you feel about it now that you're here?
Well, I just saw some kind of... It was real weird. I just kind of ran into these two guys, and one of them has had a knife in his back, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've been in there since I was a kid." And then they just started calling me cousin, and hey cuz, and all this kind of stuff. So I think I just kind of gained 2 cousins
Hello.
somehow.
I see.
Hello.
Yeah.
Vous êtes
Hello.
français?
Bien sûr.
Vous parlez français?
Évidemment.
Ah, enchanté.
De même, Louis-Étienne de Marinville.
Éléonore Meunier.
Ah, vous êtes donc la fameuse Éléonore dont tout le monde me parle. Eh bien, enchanté.
De même. Pardon, je voulais pas interrompre.
Non, non, mais vous n'entendez pas.
Hello.
Please, go on.
Did you just like confess your undying love for each other or something? Because that was like mesmerizing.
No, we just greeted each other.
Oh. Hey, how
Just
can I
only his
greet?
name.
Real love would be something like this. Just give me a second. I have wrote some poems.
Ah,
You have poems.
I do. Let me start. It's in French, of course. Dans ta mémoire immortelle, comme dans le reposoir, une divine chapelle, que celui qui t'est fidèle garde l'amour et l'espoir. Garde l'amour qui m'ennie, l'amour qui nous fait vivre, l'amour qui nous fait rêver. Garde la foi qui délivre, la foi qui nous doit nous sauver. L'espoir, c'est de la lumière. L'amour, c'est une liqueur. Et la foi, c'est la prière. Mets ces trésors, ma très chère, au plus profond de toi.
it's really beautiful. It's really poetic and romantic.
I'm
This is,
just gonna nod along and agree with that.
I don't know what word she said, but it sounded nice.
Most people don't understand, but it is not a problem.
What are you? Are you a poet?
Well, I am a lot of things, but poet, I wouldn't say. I try myself to write poems, but not really. I could not say that I am a poet.
Are you a writer then?
I am. I do write. I love to do on my free time.
Wow,
He's apparently also an explorer and a duke.
Oh, yeah.
this is quest. You're a lot of things, sir.
Well, I think well-educated people do and choose to be a lot of things.
I'm only one thing. I'm just a bartender. That's all.
I've been to La Bastille, very beautiful place. But I
Oh,
don't
thank
think that
you.
you are only a bartender. To be honest, I think that you are more than this.
No, I'm a manager. Well.
Yes, I know. Your employees told me. Eric.
Who? Eric? Oh, okay, he's around. Good.
Very good person. I have to talk to him in many languages that he also master.
He doesn't talk French though. He talks Russian.
German, Russian, Finnish. I have talked to him to all of these languages.
How many languages do you know?
7? Or maybe more.
Wait, how many? Oh,
7?
No way.
Me too. I've been traveling
Wow.
around in a lot of places. But maybe I can explain you the whole story in maybe La Bastille if it's open.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I will open it.
Oh, around you, then.
My God, standing next to that guy makes me feel dumber than a bag of bricks.
same here.
Oh man, 7 languages. I can just about one.
I can barely speak one myself.
Yeah, I always get my words mixed up and such, and say stupid things.
Yeah, I grew up on the street. There's not much education there besides, surviving.
Louis-Étienne de Marinville.
Etienne.
In what? Where? Sorry.
I grew up on the street.
Oh, on the street.
Mhm.
Oh, the
Well,
cat house
people,
and
we
such.
meet you
Gotcha.
in La Bastille. Come and take a drink.
What
Nah.
made you? What made you? Leave the cat house and strike out on your own?
I had to leave.
You are a bag of mystery, and I am intrigued. Hey, Dusty. Do you know what? I could actually use your opinion on something.
Okay.
I kind of wanna. I got an idea.
Mhm.
Idea. So I'm going through this like speed dating thing at the Plucky Cactus on Monday. Is it Monday or Sunday? One of those two,
Mhm.
right? And I figured out a good way to break the. Well, I don't know if it's a good way to break the ice, but I figured maybe it is.
Okay.
Do you want to take a short ride with me and I can show you?
Sure, why not?
Okay, perfect. All right, where's my horse? Fuck. Gosh, shit.
Where'd your horse go?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go to the stable. Can I catch a lift just to the stable?
Sure, why not?
Thanks. Fuck, I'm actually really thirsty.
Do you have something to drink?
Yeah, I got some water.
Alright.
Fetched it out of Dawn Lake Julio. I mean, Lake Dawn. See what I mean?
I
meant to say
understand.
Lake Dawn Julio, not Dawn Lake Julio.
Yeah, I completely understand mixing words up and everything.
Yeah. It's a real pain. But it's because, you know, I had this doctor once and he said that I was, you know, like, what did he say? Like, what was the word he used? It was, let me think.
Okay.
It was, well, he also says, Jesse, you got a memory like a goldfish, which I do. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying at the end of what I'm saying. Also, what did he call me? I forget. See, Mom got a brain. That's what he said. He said, you're compulsively impulsive.
No, you know what? I understand that. I can be that way. A bit of a problem sometimes.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? You know, sometimes I feel like, now, you know, okay, I'm not saying that I'm a dog, but I'm saying sometimes I feel like a dog that's chasing a rabbit, and then I actually catch the rabbit, and I'm just like, what the, oh shit, what do I do now? So I just toss the rabbit away so I can chase another one.
I see
Does
what
that
you
make
mean.
sense?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's kind of like I like the chase, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about money that much.
Do you not?
Not really.
Sometimes the money is necessary, but yeah, I understand.
Yeah, you know. I figured, like I do need some, like I need some money, cause you know, everybody needs money.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a secret?
What's
I don't
that?
know why I'm trusting you this much, but I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Okay.
This one. So before I got to the, you know, I told you I was from El Paso, in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in a gang, right?
Right.
And what I did was, we got loads of money, and it was like, you know, like a real good score. And they were like, oh yeah, now we can go to Mexico and retire and get margaritas, get in some mamacitas and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, but I just got so scared in that moment. So I put all the loot in my saddlebags and I threw it off a bridge. And then I kind of, you know, blamed the others for losing it. because you know I wasn't the one looking after it.
You don't. So you don't like the idea of settling down, is what you're saying?
Not really, you know. Anyway,
Yeah.
my plan backfired because I figured we'd keep being a gang, but instead everybody started arguing about who was trying to steal the money from them, and then everything fell apart.
Yeah, I could see how that would, make things fall apart.
Yeah, so I just figured, you know what? There's this place called the Crossing that's meant to be violent and lawless, and maybe that can be my place to roam.
And have you, how long have you been here? Have you found yourself a place?
I've just been here a couple of days. I've been mostly hanging out out west. It's kind of
Okay.
feels like home. It's in, El Paso.
Of course.
How about you? Where you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto? I ain't never met a Canadian before.
Well, now you have.
Wow. What's it like up there?
There is a lot of drinking, and it gets cold rather quickly, especially in the wintertime. And Toronto's, definitely, getting up there as far as cities are concerned. It's like a melting pot.
A melting pot. Do you have like, like here, where it's kind of lawless and,
Can be.
gangs and stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely that.
Oh shoot.
And then, but in city, like Saint Denis, it's more in that.
Oh, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word because, but it begins with I, capital I. You know what I mean?
There's a few, but it's mostly Irish and
Right.
yeah.
Irish. Earlier there's this woman, and she was Irish. I forget her name, but she said she'd beat people up for money. Like you pay her $200, and then she'd go beat them up and then deliver a message. Like I don't know. I don't know, just something personal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But that's the only Irish person that I know.
Supposedly there's an Irish gang around that's stirring some things up.
An Irish king?
Gang.
Oh, gang.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was gonna say there's too many goddamn royalties.
No, I just met the one.
Oh, this place is meant to be the frontier of civilization.
Well,
instead, there's royalty.
Like, that's the reason why there's people like that around here to explore.
Yeah, that's true.
Guinness, pick a speed, please.
Yeah, I'll stick it with this one. But I feel like our horses are trying to in different,
Different strides, something like that.
Strides, yeah, that's it. Yeah, fuck, I don't know shit about horses.
Yeah, me either, to be truthfully honest. Come to find out, my other horse, I probably should have kept better care of, because apparently he needs to be reshod because he has shoes on. So he's come up lame until I get him all taken care of.
Come up lame?
Yeah, he's he threw a shoe and he's been acting all, he's limping and stuff.
Oh shit. You like that horse? You get attached to your horses?
I suppose. Not so much. I'm more attached to shiny things, to be honest.
Shiny things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I wish you could
Hello.
see this silver pocket watch I saw the other day. That was shiny.
Oh yeah?
Yep, yeah, but It was in the window of a store, and it just looked real nice.
I'm more of a gold person, but silver's nice. Gold and
Yeah,
jewels.
I kind of noticed that you're full of gold,
Mm-hmm.
but you suit gold. You know, some people, it's too like bold. Is that the right word? Like bold of a color, so they silver is more natural.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm
You
always
can-
a
yeah, you
flashy
can-
individual, so.
Yeah, you can pull off the gold. All right, here we are
Alright.
to obtain said icebreaker. Okay. Fuck, I hope I've got enough money. Are you? Here we are.
I think I know where this is going.
That's not it. You think this is it? Okay. How's about this?
Are you gonna say anything with this icebreaker?
Well, now this is the thing, because this icebreaker could be interpreted. I could say, I don't. The obvious thing is like, you a fan of big sausage or something, but yeah, that's like second date, not first speed date.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You wanna show off your personality, but don't come off as too strong.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yes.
Yeah. So what? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think would be like a funny thing I could say with this? Like,
Who's? Oh God. Who's horse? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that was strange.
Hmm.
I figured maybe something like, I could like put it in my pocket, and if they say something like, "Oh, is that like got some diamonds in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?" And I pull out this big sausage. Oh no, I just got a real big thick. No, that's not.
No, that's not gonna work.
That's too much. That's too much.
I feel
what
like
would work? What would not freak you out and make you think, "Oh shit, this guy's a weirdo"?
Oh, see, the thing is, I'm, different compared to a lot of people. I like the occasional off-color joke and stuff.
Oh, so that might work on you?
You can get a chuckle out of me, yeah.
All right. That's noted. That means
I suppose
kind of stupid.
I suppose it depends on the type of person you're trying to attract here.
I kind of, I think it's man, I should stop man, I do a lot of thinking about myself. And I always kind of, I just get drawn to, these fancy gals who, dress all nice and stuff. I think it's because they're kind of out of my reach. I want what I can't have,
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't know what that means about me, but
I feel like a lot of people are like that. They like things that are just out of their reach. It's a goal that they can try to strive for, whether or not they actually get there, But like you said, you like the chase, right?
yeah, I do. I do like the chase.
You just don't know what to do with it when you get it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird. But I'm I'm, a young man. I got room to grow. Maybe I could. Now, don't get me. I ain't never gonna be having a white picket fence with the 3 children and the dog and all that kind of
that
stuff.
sounds so boring.
No, it does, doesn't it? God, I don't want that so badly.
Jesus. Yeah,
I
I think
wanna,
I would go crazy if I had a life like that.
I know, right? It must just be so boring. So boring. What do you like? Where would you want to end up or not end up?
I just like having fun, spontaneous adventure, whatever it is. Hell, I mean, the first time I came here, someone invited me to rob a bank, and I did. So,
Oh, you did, huh?
uh-huh.
Interesting. Interesting. Do you partake in? I'm still holding this sausage and it's making me feel awkward. Now I just feel weird. I'm just gripping this big sausage in my hands for no reason. I'm gonna take a nibble.
All right, all
Just gonna
right.
dust it off. There's some dust on it. You want a bite?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough. It tastes really bad, to be honest. I'm just gonna throw it away. There we go.
Not your favorite.
It's just by the end of that big sausage just made me feel kind of weird,
Maybe not this as an
Something
icebreaker
psychological
then.
there. Yeah.
If
Shit, that
ice
was my
didn't,
good idea.
well, I mean, if ice didn't actually melt so quickly, especially in the West, you could just throw some ice cubes down and say, "This is my icebreaker."
That's not a bad idea. That ain't a bad idea.
You just have to find a way to insulate it so it doesn't melt on you.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough because it's hot as fuck out there.
Yep.
I mean, Rhodes is kind of like it's hot and sticky and shit.
But
But
not as...
but like New Austin, it kind of feels like the sun is angry at you, and he wants to fuck you up.
Do you prefer the dry heat of the West, or you like it humid?
I prefer the dry heat. I think I get all sticky.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people's response. I'm waiting for someone to actually tell me if they prefer the humid, so I can say why.
Oh, okay. No, let's do this thing where I pretend, I prefer humid hot weather. Actually, I find the stickiness and the sweat refreshing.
Really now? What?
No,
Why?
that was a lie. So you okay? Oh shit, I fucked it up. Oh, because I'm a freak and I'm just a weirdo that likes humidity. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect someone to answer that as, because I don't see any reason why you would like the humidity, honestly.
No, yeah, it's pretty terrible. Where do you usually hang around? Same to me?
No. I was over here doing some things. I'm usually around Blackwater and Strawberry.
Oh, so kind of closer to my neck of the woods kind of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
My business venture is going to be around there.
What's that? What's your business venture?
At the moment, it's going to be importing alcohol so I can travel around and sell it, and food and everything else on the surface.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do you feel about marijuana?
I'm actually looking to... It's one thing on my list to look to see if I can find some plants and stuff, because I have some ideas for it.
Well, I got my own little special brand of marijuana. It's called Kid Kush. That I'm going to be trying to run out of the West. But since you indulged me and, came out with me, look, my icebreaker, I actually know the location of some cannabis plants nearby. And I will show you if you like.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
It's not too far. It's just in the woods over there.
Okay.
You can walk if you want or take courses. I don't mind.
I mean, it's not that far. We can walk, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was
Mhm.
thinking. This was like what I spent most of my time doing when I first got here, was just asking everybody, like, do you know where's cannabis? Where is it? Tell me where it is.
I've asked a few people, but some people are not really wanting to give up that information.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you know who told me the
I
most,
hear a
actually?
snake.
Yeah, I see him. Fucking quit. Get away from me. Fucking snakes.
What? It's just going on.
Ah. And so it was a deputy. I didn't know he was one.
A deputy, really?
Yeah, I was in the Blackwater Bank, and there was just a fancy fellow there. I said, "Hey, fella, you know where all the cannabis is?" And he was like, "Yeah, you can go this spot or this spot or this spot." And I was like, "How you know all this?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm a lawman." I was like, "Oh shit." But he was all right. He was just like, "Good luck getting high as fuck." I was like, "Thank you, sir."
Yeah, I had a few deputies right up on me while I was fishing, and the way one of them was talking, the other one asked, "Are you high on opium?" She's like, "Oh, okay,
Oh, really?
yeah."
Oh, damn. Opium's fucking crazy.
Uh-huh.
I try not to, dip my toes in too much because it can get intense.
Yeah, alcohol is my vice. I like
Yeah.
drinking.
I like drinking too. It's like, I don't know, it's fun. But you know what I like about marijuana?
What's that?
I like that you can just smoke shitloads and get high as fuck till you pass out and you wake up the next day like, ooh, I feel fine. No hangover.
Yeah, I partake a little bit. I can see that. Because I do
Yeah.
wake up sometimes with a hangover, and then I just start drinking some more so I can cure it.
Oh, did you ever have it when you wake up and you're like, fuck, why do I feel weird? And then you realize, is you still drunk?
Yes, I've had those times.
And then you're like, oh shit, this is great, I'm still drunk. But then as you start sobering up, you're like, oh my god, I'm sobering up.
This is the reason why you keep a flask and you take sips so you don't, completely sober up.
If you got a flask of hooch on you right now,
I do.
you're a wild one, I can tell.
How do you
You're a
guess
dark
that?
horse. Well, it's all these things coming out. It's a bit of a mystery. Well, here's one.
Oh, okay.
Pick up some myself while I'm here. Now, what I do know about cannabis plants is if you find one, there's always a group of 4 together.
Really?
Yeah. So there can be hard to spot out, but there's one here too.
Especially at night. This
Oh,
happens
yeah.
to me all the time. When I decide to go out and look for herbs, it's always either raining or night. I'm just like,
Yeah.
great, I'm making a challenge for myself.
Yeah, pretty much. And sometimes the plants are really small and they're so hard to see.
They're not as tall as this all the time, or are you talking about herbs in general?
These ones, like, sometimes they're not as tall. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a small one, because it's dark, I can't. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. So we got these 2. And we got that one up the hill.
Oh, is it this one?
Oh, yeah, shit, there it is. See what I mean?
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
all
small.
thin and wispy. It's pretty hard to see.
The prize is ready to be picked, to be honest.
Yeah. You know how to roll it into a joint?
I meant, don't you need rolling papers and?
Yeah,
Or
pretty
no?
much.
Okay.
Yeah. You get 20.
So it's like your
Cannabis.
tobacco, but
Yeah, but you know, the joints are a bit bigger than cigarettes, so you can only
Yeah.
fit 10 in a pack. So if you
Oh, okay.
make 20, you get 2 packs of 10.
Okay. And do you like the tobacco? You don't have to crush this, right? Or do you?
Nope, you just cigarette paper and this. You don't have to do nothing else to it.
Okay.
One thing I'm trying to figure out is somebody told me you can make blunts, and they told me it's tobacco and weed, and I've tried every combination and I cannot figure that out. I don't know how to make them. He was a posh guy, so he called them cannabis cigars.
Oh, maybe, so I know you can hand roll cigars by taking tobacco and one tobacco leaf.
Tobacco and one tobacco leaf?
Yeah, so you crush the tobacco, but you take one tobacco leaf to roll it in to make your cigar.
So maybe I just need shitloads of cannabis to put in one tobacco leaf.
Yeah, maybe.
Shit, I gotta try that. I've gotta try that. You know, I'm not much of a businessman, but I don't know. I figured I'd, maybe give something a shot. Just trying. I don't know.
Make some business.
Yeah, legitimate business.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Kind
don't
of like
saying-
what I'm what I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, certain people don't need to know what else I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think you got a good look down because you look fancy, but you also kind of look like you can handle yourself. Like you got that gun belt hanging low kind of thing.
Thank you. Maybe that's the reason why I keep having people straight up ask me if I'm a criminal.
Yeah. Yep, they do that to me too. Okay, so before this, I went to a criminal class.
Oh,
to teach
Billy.
school. Yeah, Billy. Yeah. I kind of already know how to do most stuff, but I kind of just went there to try and meet people.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck, what was I talking about?
You talk about the class.
Oh fuck! See, this is what I mean. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about when I'm talking.
Hey, same here, honestly.
Oh shit! Oh, that's gonna really piss me off. Business. Fuck! I forget.
Oh no, we were talking about people are asking if we're straight up criminals, and then you went on into.
Shit. Oh, that's a horse.
We went around.
Yeah. Yeah, they're real similar, right? And the guy he just looked at me and he was just like, you know what you're doing, and just walked off. I was just like, how do you know? It's true, but shit.
Oh, easy. Yeah, I guess I was behind you.
Shoot, I can show you one more spot if you want, if you got the time. It's not too
Sure.
far from here. It's
Sure,
kind of
why
an easy
not?
one. It's in the Heartlands. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Hey, what you got in that flask?
Right now I have
poison?
whiskey.
Whiskey, is that your favorite?
Yeah, I usually go for whiskey.
You know what I really like? And it's kind of like a recent discovery.
What's that?
Because I used to be drinking whiskey because that's what all the tough guys in the bar drink. They go, whiskey. So I was like, I gotta drink whiskey to be like them. But then I tasted rum and I was just like, holy shit, this is so much better.
And you know what? Rum's pretty good. You know, I'm usually not picky, whatever gets me drunk, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I always gravitate towards whiskey the most.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I like whiskey too. I like the burn. But I prefer bourbon than scotch,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I used to drink a
Do
whole
you-
lot of Irish back when I was hanging out with an Irish group, but they've left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth, so I've been trying to avoid that.
Yeah, I get you.
It's- Hello?
Yeah. Howdy, 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 howdy. Do you know who they were?
Judging by that voice, I'm assuming deputies, because that sounded like someone I've met before.
Oh, interesting. Didn't look like deputies
Nah, I didn't really,
to me. Take a ride.
I didn't really pay attention to their chests to see if they had badges on.
Yeah. Okay, so here's I don't know why I'm telling you. You know, we just met and I'm like fucking spilling my guts to you. But I'm colorblind.
Oh.
So, sometimes I just the badges are hard to spot for me.
So my problem is that I'm a bit, what is it, face blind? I pick up on voices that I do really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you remember my voice?
Yeah, I'm sure I could remember your voice.
I could say something crazy to just get it in there.
I mean, you meowed already.
That's true. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, I'm a bit of a goofy fella.
You know, and I think that's what you need to rely on when you do this whole speed dating thing, because
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, to me, you're pretty memorable. If I can even say the word, but
Yeah. You just
So-
did it. You did the thing. You did the thing.
I did the thing. Yes.
You did the thing.
But yeah, I don't think you need an icebreaker. You just be yourself.
Just be myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard though, ain't it? Being yourself.
What do you call this, though? Are you not being yourself?
Yeah, I am. Weirdly, because for some reason I feel quite relaxed around you.
I will take that as a compliment.
Oh, it is, yeah. For sure, because you know most people, like when you first meet them, you gotta like figure them out, you know who they are, or you know, so you're guarded, right? That's your first mask.
Mhm.
You're guarded because you're figuring out who they are, and then the second is like once you find out who they are, you kind of adjust yourself to like to that. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you see your mama, you ain't gonna be the same way with your mama than you are gonna be at your pals at the bar. You know what I mean?
I completely understand that. You always have those layers. Everyone's gonna have those layers. You can't. I mean, there are people who are complete open books, and I wonder why they are.
Yeah, God, I think one of my problems is I share too much, too quickly, too easily.
Well, I mean, I feel like you feel people out at the very least before you start spilling too much.
Yeah. Like that dude, he ain't getting nothing out of me.
Yeah, just same here.
I don't know what it is, but I don't trust him. But I kind of want to rob him.
I had a feeling. That's the reason why I told you a bit of information that I knew.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You want in on it?
I kind of. See, I'm currently a ghost, despite me robbing the bank. I'm sure they have my fingerprints, but they don't know who I am. And I have this business I need to do first before I, make
Okay.
myself known.
Sure. What's the business? Is it just the
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah, I need that going before I start being known as something besides the friendly Dusty that talks to everyone.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good strategy. You know, it's like it's a way to hide. It's another mask. It's a good idea.
Exactly. But my
Like
problem is I have these urges sometimes when I see something shiny, I gotta have it. And it's been
Yeah.
really hard to ignore those urges. Sometimes I blank out and suddenly I'm holding another piece of jewelry that I didn't realize I'd taken, so.
Do you know what? I kind of know what you mean. Because, so I lied to you earlier. I didn't see the silver pocket watch in the shop window. Some old ranch hand guy was going to report me to the law because I was stealing a goat to try and get some money, you know?
Oh.
And I said, well, fella, look, you seem like an honest guy. I don't want to shoot you or nothing, but if you're going to report me, you got to pay for it. So I stuck him up. And this guy, I'm not kidding, old ass guy limping around had $600 in his pocket.
Oh, God.
But he also had that silver pocket watch, and man, I wanted that pocket watch so bad.
Did you take it?
It was. No, he begged me. He said it was sentimental, and then you know, he was like, take my money, take my money."
No, I will admit I have stupidly had a lot of money in my pockets when someone robbed me. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've unfortunately been robbed.
I ain't been robbed yet. Don't rob me, okay? I ain't got nothing.
All
shiny
right,
on
all
me.
right. Yeah, I've already looked you over. I noticed that you didn't have anything shiny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like you. You know, you're smart. You already sussed me out. I kind of did the same thing to you, to be honest.
Well, you see all sorts of things.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of a game to see if anyone else is gonna swipe for me like I do them, because most all of this is trophies and not really mine.
Yeah. This one's over here. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, with this old guy. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I guess he's got like satchels or something. He can store this money in. I couldn't fit all of it in my fucking pockets. I was just like, as I am now. So I stuffed as much as I could in, but it was like barely half.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean $600 is a lot.
Dad bought me my horse and my shitty room and armadillo and a gun and a bunch of other stuff. So I guess, you know, it helped in that way.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. What you up to right now?
Well, I do know I'm gonna need to lay my head down pretty soon, but I should probably check telegrams because I do have some business partners, and I'm sure they're sending me telegrams and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You know, I've been told about a couple more spots of cannabis, but I cannot find them. And I think I need somebody to come with me to help me find it because I just can't do it. I just can't seem to. I've been looking. They gave me. They said it's between this and it's between this, and it should be by this, you know, cliff, and I just cannot, for the life of me, find these plants. So, tell you what, maybe another time you can come help me find those plants.
Sure, why not? We're close to Emerald. Do you want to exchange telegrams and I can check mine?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's.
We are close to Emerald, right? I'm. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we are.
I am very directionally challenged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get scattered brained a lot.
How are you? You know, how's your horse riding?
It's not the best.
Do you come off your horse a lot?
Yes, I do.
Hey, it's all good.
I'm better at cracking safes than I am getting away.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that was the class I just went to. It was about cracking safes, and I know how to crack a safe. I know how to crack them fast. And watching all these people, like, try and figure it out, it was kind of interesting, you know.
It's so that's the reason why. Oh,
Don't look at
are
me.
you, are you okay?
Don't look at me. Fuck. Oh, damn! I ate shit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the one that comes
Oh.
off the horse here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not the best rider either. All right.
I mean, you did say that you don't know much about horses, so.
Yeah. You know what happened to me the other day? Like 3 times. I was trying
What's
to
that?
lasso a pronghorn
Oh,
because I figured out they're worth a bit of money, and that thing just yoinked me right out of the saddle. Just yip,
oh no.
just flew out. I was like, "What the fuck? I can't even lasso a goddamn pronghorn without it pulling me straight from the saddle."
You probably. So the person who robbed me decided to make a game out of it and said I could win back the money. And it was
Oh, yeah.
lasso tag. They said if I could lasso them 3 out of 5 times, I would get my money back and $100 extra for winning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you do
So, yeah, it was 3 people. They said to pick someone. So I decided to pick the leader because I think it would be fucking hilarious if I actually beat the leader.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would go for.
Uh-huh.
Go for the big one. Go for the big dog.
Yeah, exactly. I made him sweat. It was 2 both of us had 2 times that we've lassoed each other. So much so that he ran behind his group and I was like, don't you dare come back here, stop cheating. Come face the music right now.
Oh,
But
damn.
unfortunately he got me, so
Oh, shame. Close though.
yeah. That's the only really experience I have with lassos because of that.
Yeah. It's a good way to learn though. I'm not much of a rancher, you know, I ain't got those skills. I'm not a cowboy by any stretch. You know, like when you do something, you kind of hurt yourself, but you pretend that it doesn't hurt, but it actually really does hurt, and you're just pretending.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. My face kind of scraped on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm putting a brave face on it.
okay, all right. Yeah, you look a little scraped up there.
Yeah, I'm a little scraped, but you know, it's fine. My face doesn't feel like it's on fire. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, not at
Okay.
all. It's just feeling nice and cool on your face.
Yeah. Okay. Hit me with your full name, if you want.
It's Dusty Harley.
Oh shit! Yeah, Dusty Harley.
Mm-hmm.
Your alias should be Race Roads. Or Roads Race. What's your Telegram?
It's SX813.
SX813. That's a good one.
Yeah.
SX. What kind of thing do you say for SX?
Well, you know.
Yeah? You do that?
Well, I
That's a good
started,
one.
you know, I say sex without the E, and I've caused so many people to like, wait, what did you say?
6 without the E. Man, I want to kind of find out what that even means, you know? Sex without the E. Alright, I'll send you one.
All right. You know that you're going to Pucky Cactus. You know that William Park guy?
No, I only know like one person from the Lucky Cactus.
Okay. Well, there's a William Park guy there. I gave him my telegram and I said that, and he giggled for like 2 minutes, trying to keep a straight face and make sure he got it correctly.
Nice. That's funny. I'm trying to think of a good one for mine. DL. DL664. I'm trying to think. You know, the suggestions I've had or thought of is down low,
That's the first thing I thought.
which is okay. Then I thought dead lawman, bit more spicy.
Yeah,
But I
that's a
got,
bit more spicy.
I feel like there's something else, you know, like DL, like
Something dangerous something.
dangerous. What's dangerous begins with an L.
Dangerous or deadly. I don't.
Oh, dick licking. Dick licking 664.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's not bad, right? I feel like the dirty ones stick in the memory.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Yours,
true.
you know.
Yeah. Mine definitely sticks.
Yeah. Okay, let's say we never met, which I guess we haven't before now. And I just said,
Alright.
hey, my telegram's dick licker. Dick licker! No, that's worse.
That
Dick
is
licking.
worse.
Dick licking. Dick licking 664. What would your reaction be? Would you just be like, ew? Or would you be like, oh, it's funny?
I mean, again, I'm different compared to a whole lot of people. I would have found that funny, yes.
Okay. You know, I think you're like, I think we're hitting the same vibe here. I think you're on my line of thinking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Though, I mean, I suppose it's a good way to weed out the ones that you want to deal with. People that are just going to be prudes and wrinkle their nose and...
Good point. Very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Dick licking. Because that, you know, could be... Because dick licker makes it sound like I'm licking dicks, but dick licking, it could just mean anybody.
Yeah, it could just be mean anybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised the
Well-
Rangers, or I'm glad the Rangers and Transit still aren't here.
Wow, what were they doing?
They set up a little convoy over there with the wagons and horses and everything else, and every single time someone ran by, they would run up like a big old gang, run up and it's like, hey, and trying to recruit everyone.
What for?
I guess they're desperate, and they're also competing with one another. So I came over here to check telegrams with some other guy, and they both ambushed us and was talking over one another, trying to throw their pitch at us to recruit us.
Do you have like 5 more minutes so I can pitch you something?
Okay.
This is going to make me sound insane, okay?
All right.
Okay, but you know, like, obviously I don't trust other outlaws. I don't trust law. I don't trust civilians because they tell on criminals and such.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know who I do not trust the most?
Well, what's that?
The Rangers.
I can understand that. Yeah.
Now, I got a theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, theory is, let's step over here.
I was about to say.
So, the theory is, right, if a ranger comes into town, a group of 6 rangers, they got their rifles out on their hips, their bolt action rifles on their hips, and they got a bunch of bodies just on the backs of their horses, right? And what do people think? They just think, you know what? They don't even think nothing, because that's just what you expect. You see rangers running around with their rifles out and bodies on the backs of their horses, and it's just normal, right? No one bats an eyelid.
Right.
Lawman just like, hey, look at some rangers with some bodies. How you doing? You know what I mean? You know what would happen if we rode into a town with our guns out with a body on the back of the horse? Jail. Straight to jail.
Yeah.
So, I've got this thinking that rangers, right, you know, like deputies and such, they're always dying. They need guns, ammunition. The medics are short-staffed. They need expensive medical supplies to be imported, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the rangers, you know, yeah, they help people, but do they need as much funding as the deputies and the medics? I don't know. I don't think so. So I think what they do is, I think, they plant the bodies. They make the bodies and plant them to inflate their numbers so they can get extra government funding.
Yeah, you know what? I could see that.
Yeah. I think it's a conspiracy all the way up to the what are they called? Game wardens
Game
or
wardens.
whatever.
Yeah, I've
Game
met one
wardens.
last night.
Oh, what was he like?
He's a bit odd fellow. Even though he's a married man, he sat there and flirted with me and gave me a very off-colored joke on my way out.
See, no morals and a creep. So
Mm-hmm.
he must be a murderer.
Well,
But-
given that I also know an ex-ranger who sounds like he has some touch of mountain madness the way he talks. I can see that he acts like a psychopath sometimes.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Yeah, and he keeps trying to get me alone to go up to the frontier, going out hunting and everything else. First of all, do I look like someone who would do that? Second of all, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, see, some psychopathic mountain man trying to lure a lone person out into the wilderness for a hunting trip? Come on.
He's
You're
a taxidermist too.
See, this is just, it all fits. It all fits. You would have been a body.
Yeah.
You'd have gone with him. So that's why I refuse to call for help for the Rangers, because how do I know? They're like, no, we need more deaths in the books this month. Let's just slip this knife underneath his ribs and finish him off.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my theory, that from the top down, the Rangers are murdering people and planting their bodies so they can find them and inflate their budget.
Given this game warden excitedly asked me straight up if I was a moonshiner,
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, that's so. What he's thinking is, it's a criminal. No one's gonna miss him. Criminals die all the time.
Exactly.
Fuck these bastards! I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna rumble them. I'm gonna expose them to the world. Rangers are the biggest gang in the crossing. I'm telling you, with government funding.
The way that they were trying to pitch how they're a whole big family and I could be part of the family too and everything else, yeah, you might be onto something.
What did they say it all creepy like you could be part of the family?
A little bit,
like that.
a little bit, to be honest. One of them said, I could be your future cousin. I'm like, oh,
Duh. Yeah. Future cousin. That's a really specific.
yes,
Okay,
it is.
I got a question for you that's gonna sound strange, because I don't know the laws of this land in every detail. Is
Right.
it legal here to marry your cousin?
You know what? I don't know.
Because that's what that makes me think. He's like, no, we're cousins, because if it was a brother or whatever, then it's off the table. But if we're cousins, then maybe there's a chance,
Well, I mean,
But I don't know if that's legal.
he did continue because the transit person reacted the same way I did. He's like, and the guy said, what's even more fucked up is I'm marrying this ranger right here. So he did the keep it in the family joke.
Oh, damn. Shit, yeah. Wait. You're not marrying a ranger, right?
Me, no.
Okay, for a moment I thought, oh
No,
my god,
no.
I spilled my guts to the wrong person. I'm gonna be dead by tomorrow.
No. I have no interest to be marrying someone like that.
Yeah, me neither. I kind of, I live in marriage. Man, this is getting deep, and I just met you, but I don't know. You're good to talk to.
Thank you. Wait, what was the question?
Do you believe in marriage?
Not really, but I won't get into it, but yeah, not really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, I don't
kinda-
know. Because when I think marriage, I think settling down, the whole white picket fence and everything else, and yeah, that sounds boring to me.
Yeah. You know, I met a girl once, and you know, she was like an outlaw, and she loved the open road as much as me
Mm-hmm.
and such. And gosh, she was a real firecracker. Like, gee, she was wicked. And when I mean wicked, I mean like she did some evil shit, but she was like hilarious and stuff. And man, yeah,
What happened?
you know, I fell for her hard, and then she broke my heart. Yeah, but you know, we were like kind of together for a while, but I don't know. It was real weird. Like one day, I just woke up and she just didn't like me no more.
That's a familiar story.
Yeah. You know, I just wish she'd have just said to me something like, do you know what? I realize you're an asshole. Fuck you. It's over. But it never happened. She just kind of just distance, and then just stopped talking to me, and then that was it.
Maybe she has a fear of commitment, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, last I heard, she's with some other fella now. Anyways.
It's probably going to be a rinse and repeat, especially if she's afraid of commitment.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know that was like the thing for me. I thought, oh my god, I found someone who also doesn't want the white picket fence and wants to kind of, you know, have a different life and such. But, you know, and now it's over. It's kind of like, fuck. Maybe that was my one chance, you know.
Who knows? I'm not exactly the person to be optimistic in that realm, so I can't really help you with that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like very pessimistic. I think I'm probably gonna be alone forever now, but I'm gonna try. And you know, the speed dating thing is kind of like, this is my effort. This is me trying to be a normal human.
I wish you
Yeah.
luck with all that.
Yes, yeah, it's probably gonna fail. It's probably gonna fail.
Yeah. You never know.
Mind if I get a swig of that flask? This conversation got real deep all of a sudden.
I'm sure why not. I think there's a little bit left. Luckily,
Oh,
I have
thanks.
another bottle on my horse.
Man, you're locked and ready to go, huh?
Exactly. You never know if I run out on the road and don't have any place to pick up another bottle.
God, you drunk all the time?
Mm-hmm. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
different varying degrees. I would like to say that I'm a professional drinker. And a high functioning one at that.
You know, like you if you like figured out like that level, you can always keep yourself with that buzz.
Exactly.
Shit.
Sometimes I tip over when, I'm having a particularly bad day, but,
Yeah. I get what you mean. Kind of like I'm like high like pretty much all day, all the time.
So you found
Pretty
that
much.
level of high.
Yeah, though most of the time I get carried away and I smoke too much. And I wake up in the bush. There you go.
Thank you.
There's one for the road.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's all right. I hope you like it. I'm gonna start branding them soon. You know, Kidman Kush.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're gonna make yourself a business, you probably should start branding.
Yeah, I should. Those were just like oh my god, I found cannabis. Just get it in my lungs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your own personal stash there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got a lot of cannabis in my room. A lot of it.
Do you know? Because I'm looking to, especially since I'm going to be making food and stuff, I need to gather certain things. You wouldn't happen to know if these cannabis leaves are small enough to fit in, let's say, an herb pouch?
That's a great question. I would believe so, but I've never tried to put them in one.
I'll have to try and see.
You would think, though.
Yeah, you would think you'd be able to store a lot more if you were able to put some herb pouches in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to try that and see.
Yeah. Do you know? Okay. If we find these spots that are mysterious and I can't find them, then we should go on trips to go around and pick the cannabis, because then we can get like double the amount.
That is true. Though I would like to keep some for myself.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying you gotta give it all to me or nothing. I'm just saying. It's a good way to get more at the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Did you actually send a telegram with your information?
Yeah. Do you not get it?
Let me see.
I may have fucked up.
Hello? Oh no, there it is.
You got it?
Yeah. Even though we were both standing right here, it took a while to get to me.
Yeah. I think I signed it Jesse, but if you want to put it as Kidman at the end or something, whatever you want. I know there's a lot of Jessies around.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I kind of hate that, but it is what it is.
How do you spell your last name?
Like Kidman.
Okay, so there's not 2 D's in it?
Yeah, no, it's just Kidman. Kidman,
Okay.
but, Kidman. Check mine, actually. Nope, nothing.
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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure my business partner is also a professional drinker. I'm pretty sure he drank a little too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not sending me a telegram.
Oh, you still waiting on it?
Yeah, but like I said, I'm planning on laying my head down soon, so it's probably going to be one of those. Yeah, I received it, but I'm going to go sleep and drink, so good luck being out there alone.
Yeah. Yeah. See if you're still alive tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
I like sometimes, I feel like compelled to say to someone, like, saying goodbyes to them, saying like, I hope you don't die. Because I feel like that's a good thing to say. I'm hoping you don't die because, this is a dangerous life. And everyone's like, why would you say that? I'm like, I'm saying I don't want you to die.
So I was here for, a little bit, and then I headed off before returning, and
Right.
someone apparently, quote unquote, lost my telegram and said that he thought that I died. I was like, why the fuck would you assume that?
Really?
So,
You thought did anything happen or just?
I mean, the bank robbery.
Bad? This guy's pissing me off. Just go. Just go.
That was the worst time to get dust in my ears.
That's alright, no worries. It happens. I think it's this fella's fucking horses
Just go
stomping their feet.
go around Guinness. It's not hard. He's not that big.
Do you mind if I do something slightly impulsive?
And is that other person around? And
Oh, okay. There we go. I got rid of him. Yeah, now our horses are gone.
yeah, it's fine.
Well, I'm glad you're on my side of things because I shot somebody in front of someone the other day and they're like, oh, I'm actually trying to be a lawman. I was like, well, you could have fucking told me that before I shot this fella.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I like a good explosion, so.
Me too.
Oh. Yeah. Fire. Always fun.
It's kind of, fire is kind of like moving shiny.
Exactly.
It's kind of
Yeah.
fun.
Sometimes I go to Shady Bell because there's a lot of things to explode over there.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
How much we talking?
There's a good many places. They have a lot of dynamite crates set up over there for some reason.
Damn.
And then
God,
you
wish
have
weren't-
the then you have the lanterns that are on the rundown manor there.
The what now?
The lanterns. The
Oh,
just exploded.
lanterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, I wish you weren't going to bed soon because I feel like we could go and shoot and blow some stuff up. That would be kind of fun, but
It's something we can do later.
yeah, maybe next time.
Hmm.
Let's go on a like a shooting shit up adventure.
Something I can do while I'm trying to remain a ghost for now.
Yeah, exactly. You can get your itch scratched.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one of the business partners hand me a bunch of gold nuggets. It's like, here, your itch is scratched. Don't steal from anyone.
Just can't let go.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's not quite. I don't know about you, but it's not quite the same as someone gives it to me. It's just like, oh,
Yeah, it's not quite the same, but it works in a pinch for now.
oh yeah,
I think an explosion would be better, but
yeah.
but yeah, anyways, I got distracted. The bank robbery that I did with this group of people, I'm not exactly happy with the way that they did it, to be truthfully honest. First of all, the other person who claims he was a good safe cracker along with me wasn't very good. I opened my 2 safes, turned around, and he's still struggling with the one. So I sat there and watched him for a bit, and I finally said, move aside, I'll open the crates. Or
Oh
the
my
safes.
God. Shit, how did he take that?
He kind of got a little embarrassed and kind of grumbled, but headed out and let me
Yeah.
did it.
Well, the thing is, when it's a thing like a bank robbery, there's no room for egos. You just got to get that shit done.
Hmm. But my thing is, so they plan to have a boat chase, I suppose, to escape by the lake. We had our horses set up on the other side to continue the, escaping. Which,
So it was Rhodes or Blackwater.
it was Blackwater.
Interesting.
But this wasn't part of the plan. They never told me this or anything else. I mean, they decided to start shooting at the other deputies' boats, which, obviously the deputies started opening fire. So before we even got to the shore, we're in a gunfight. So as soon as we got to shore, we were being laid into by the deputies to the point where we couldn't get the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Damn.
I understand if they started shooting at us, sure, and everything else, but
Yeah.
I feel like the goal is to take the money and the gems and everything else and go into hiding and fence it off and
Get away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's,
But,
what's the point in taking that risk?
Exactly. So my horse wasn't listening to me. The leader's horse wasn't listening to him. The other
Like
people,
gunfire, not surprised.
left us behind, and
Oh shit.
I'm the one with most of the loot, so I had to make the decision to leave him behind because he was being surrounded, and I ducked into the woods, and of course I was shot pretty good. They definitely laid into me a lot.
Yeah.
But I managed to tough it out and get to the rendezvous point, and they were upset by the fact that I left the other guy behind. It's like, you left me behind. I have all the loot.
Yeah. Man, that sounded chaotic. That sounds like that was a real cluster.
It was.
Fuck.
You know, I like chaos. I like being spontaneous, but also like a good plan, and that was awful.
Yeah. Which boat did you use, by the way, just out of curiosity?
We had to negotiate, so technically the deputies got it for us, but it was, I think, some steamboat, I think.
The little steamboat?
I think so.
Ah, shit. See, I'm an advocate for the long one. It's slower, but you got that big chunk of wood right in the middle that's great to hide from bullets.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
Which
I
is,
was I was doing, since once again I was the one that was carrying all the loot, but the leader yelled at me to pull my gun out and open fire with them. So.
Yeah. But you got away, right?
Yeah, I got away. Of course, the only thing that I really saw was like a cut of the money and nothing else, and then they all packed up their things and headed out of the crossing. So.
Did they? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Didn't see nothing else, just a bit of cash.
Yeah, I just saw nothing else. I got yelled at for leaving behind their brother, and no thank you for being shot up while also trying to carry all the loot. So.
God damn. That's rough.
But yeah, I guess that's the reason why this person thought I died, because last time he saw me was because I had been shot, so I was injured, but
Right.
eh.
Still, you know, jewels are I suppose gems. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. Gems are like that's the best part of the robbery, is getting all those gems.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
agree.
favorite?
I'm actually partial to amethyst. I wonder why. Or rubies.
Rubies. Wait, are rubies amethysts?
No.
Oh,
Amethysts are the purple ones, which I'm not entirely sure if they put amethysts in banks. And
is your jacket purple?
yes, it is.
Okay. I thought it was blue.
No, it's purple.
But it looks very nice. I like it.
Thank you.
I actually like purple. I like purple and blue. I just don't know which one's which sometimes.
Yeah, because you're colorblind.
That's right. I like the. It's a shame because I like sapphires because they're blue, right? But I like that color. It reminds me of like I don't know. It just reminds me of cool water, you know.
Yeah,
I like
that
looking
makes
over
sense.
water, rivers, and such.
You like water?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never really been on a boat for or nothing, but you know, I used to, you know, when I was a kid, you know, go fishing in creeks and rivers and such, and I find the water peaceful, especially when it's all clear and glassy and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense. My thing is, once things get too peaceful, I start getting antsy.
Okay, right. We need to. Okay, you get antsy.
Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out. Okay. If you're in a big conversation circle, do you get antsy?
I mean, if it's interesting conversation, not really, but as soon as it starts getting boring, I get antsy and I just turn around and walk away, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, because man, I get if it's kind of this is kind of different because it's just kind of us two talking and whatever.
Hmm.
But like, if it's a big conversation circle and it's going on, and I'm just standing in one spot, I need to move. It's like blinking. If you like think about trying to stop blinking, and then you're suddenly really aware of blinking. That's what it feels like. I feel like I have to move to get out of there. Just to go someplace.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, fucking it drives me wild. As you can probably put two and two together with the whole not being able to settle down and whatnot. I just don't like being in the same place too long.
Exactly. I moved around a lot after leaving Toronto. I couldn't stay in one spot. Of course, part of that is because I kept getting in trouble. But
Yeah. But trouble's fun.
that's true. But I definitely had to leave Toronto because I robbed from the wrong person.
Was it one of the? Was it the one of these? What did you say they were? Irish? The Irishes? Irishes?
Oh no, it was a magistrate's son.
Yeah, that is the wrong person to rob.
Yeah, but he was sitting there boasting about all of his gems and jewels and being all lavish, and I had to.
Yeah, I would have done it too. Oh man, I'll be honest. As soon as he said like, when everybody, or whenever anybody says that there's something special, like that guy with the Duke, I'm just like, oh my lord. Like I'm just thinking robbery. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But done the same thing. Oh, I'm a magistrate's son. It's like, oh really? Stick them up. I don't even know what you got. Just whatever it is.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm usually a pickpocket. I usually swipe it from them, and I grew up on the streets. I'm pretty good at it, but
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm not subtle at all. Really, as you may have noticed.
yeah, I've noticed. But
I try to be, but it's just one of those things.
It was one of those moments where a magistrate's son decided, it was her, without the evidence. I managed to hide what I stole from him, so didn't really have the evidence to back it up, but he still threw me in the cell, so
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's how it goes.
yeah. But he threw me in a holding cell with someone else that I knew that I might have stolen from, who caught me red-handed a few months back, and I swiped him with my knife because I didn't like the fact that he grabbed me by the wrist so hard. So he had a nice little scar on his face, and he looked about ready to beat the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
So I looked at him and was like, I know you want to beat the shit out of me, but let's make a deal here. You do that to get the guards in here, and I'll swipe the keys and I'll get you out of here with me.
Did he bat?
Yeah, he did it. I think part of because he really wanted to beat the shit out of me, but at the same time, I'm gonna get him out of the cell, so.
Did it work? Did you get out?
Yeah, he
Oh shit, yeah.
I was kind of hoping he would hold back his punches a little bit, I didn't want to be stunned because it kind of makes it hard for me to swipe keys from a guard, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I managed to get the keys. We shoved them into the cell, locked them in there, and got out, so. And obviously I had to leave Toronto after that.
Yeah, that makes kind of I understand that now. That's a real doozy, man. There must be a bounty on your head up north.
Yeah, probably.
Don't worry, I hate the snow, so I got no interest in collecting a bounty all the way up in Canada, so you're safe with me.
That's good. I would
The
pout.
thought did pass my mind. I have to admit,
come on.
but-
I respect the
Just for a
hustle, but at
second.
the same time, I would pout. We're having so much fun. Come on.
I know. I could. It's just instinct, you know.
I get it.
But no, don't worry. The snow is. I don't like it. I don't like snow.
Yeah, me either.
So I kind of, you know. But even if your bounty was not in a snowy place, of course I would not try and collect on it.
I would hope not.
No, of course not. I wouldn't. I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not like that.
Definitely not, huh?
Definitely not, because I don't know why. I've just got this premonition that I had this dream, right? That I was holed up in some shitty old cabin, you know, and there's bullets flying everywhere and woods flying through the air and all this kind of stuff. And I've just got a feeling that one day I'm just gonna get shot up by bounty hunters. I just got this gut feeling.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm kind of I'm wary, and I know that's the only one of the only things that almost put me off from coming here is I know this place
Yeah,
is filled with bounty hunters.
I got told that when I came back here that apparently bounty hunters are around and stirring all kinds of things.
You're not a bounty hunter, are you?
No.
Okay, good. It's one of those things. If I ask, you have to say yes, right? You would. That's a thing.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know either. No, but yeah, probably not. To be honest.
Yeah, probably not.
But
I don't think
ask.
they're like the rangers or the deputies who. I mean, I guess the rangers don't have to, but deputies have to.
Yeah, they do, right?
Yeah, they have to have their badge on or introduce themselves as, you know, their title or.
Man, some of these law titles, I've heard a few. Yeah, I've only met a couple deputies or whatnot, but some of their titles, it's a little silly. Do you know what I mean? Like what was I'm Senior Detective Constable Deputy James is like, what? You're a deputy. What's all this? What's all this? You know, what's all this sparkles you're putting on your name? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. A armored wagon full of deputies came up on me, and one of them jumped down who introduced themselves as senior deputy. I don't even remember her name. But I was just like, what is this senior cadet? That's what she introduced herself as.
Senior cadet?
Yeah, I was like, what is a senior
the hell
cadet?
is that?
Why aren't you just a deputy at that point?
Yeah, isn't that the whole point of being a cadet is that you become a deputy, not a senior one?
Exactly.
What can they do? Run away faster or something? Like
I don't know.
Senior cadet,
But
Jesus.
she was very disarming in a way, but in a very high-pitched, very chipper-sided, sort of excitable kind of personality.
Right.
And I think they were using her simply to gather names, just to see if there's anyone wanted that they need to take care of.
Right. Oh, that is fucking dastardly. Those cowards. Sending out the cadets to find out who it is.
And the only
Holy
reason why
shit.
I'm assuming this is because she jumped down, she's introduced herself, she's like, I'm trying to get to know people. And it's like, what is your name? And as soon as they got my name, she's like, okay, bye, and then got back up on the wagon instead of getting to know me.
Up.
Yeah.
That's just, man.
At least, you know, if you're going to do that, at least put a little bit more effort into it and actually ask a few questions first before.
Yeah, I'll try and be subtle. I think even I could be a bit more subtle on that. Joe, I think I could actually be a good lawman. I think I just get fired real quick.
Yeah, you probably would.
You know, like they'd say, like, "God damn it, Kidman, that was against the book," and then I'd pull out my gun and say something cool, like, "Well, you know, fuck the book and shoot the book out his hands or something. And he says, "That's it, give me your badge." I'm like, "I'm done with this place anyway. You'll do nothing."
You don't like rules, do you?
No, I hate rules.
Yeah.
I hate rules,
figured.
and I absolutely detest being told what to do.
And I get that.
It's like, even if someone, I could be thinking of doing something that I want to do that's for my benefit, and then somebody else will say, you know, go and do that. I'll just be like, fuck you. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. No more. I just immediately do not want to do it because somebody told me to.
It's basically what I've been doing here, because I have been, first the other 2 times I've been robbed, I managed to talk my way out of it, but it all happened around here, so like, don't do, you know, farm chores in Emerald. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm being stubborn.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the exact kind of thing I would do.
Oh God.
He's all right down there.
All right.
I'm probably still gonna be
Absolutely
Lone
nothing.
Ranger
All
today.
right.
Oh yeah, me too. Fuck. Wait. Hang on. Okay.
What?
I don't know. Hey, let's check telegrams again.
Okay.
Wait, you got a telegram? Oh my god.
Oh God, I do have a telegram. Look at that. I'm so
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah. Man, you're lucky.
Where'd my horse? There he is.
We're gonna have to have a race to roads. Harley's race to roads.
The problem is I'm very directionally challenged, so you're gonna win.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. You wanna do it now?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Let me just All right. On the count of 3. 1, 3.
He's gonna go the same way I am. No problem. So I'm gonna go.
That is the telegram station.
All right.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna go this way. I doubt I'm gonna beat him, but I am gonna go this way. Because it's a straight shot. I don't have to go over things. There he is. Yeah, you got me.
Wait. Welcome to roads.
Guinness got tired.
Oh yeah, you gotta face your horse. That was fun though, right?
Uh-huh. Lots of fun.
Yeah, I was kind of dirty, you know. I did the whole 1-3 thing.
No, it's fine. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I should start heading towards Strawberry, because that's where I live.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry I've kept you so long.
No, it's alright. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was fun.
I'll keep in touch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I'm around again, and we can go find those leaves.
Mm-hmm. And visit a certain. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Alright.
All right.
See
See
ya.
you later.
I feel like if my horse hadn't gotten tired, I feel like I mean, I was like right up on him, but my horse was getting tired. But yeah, he did a straight shot. I didn't. Because I don't know how. I feel like I would crash and burn if I try to do a straight shot, because I know there's so much shit in that way. That was fun. We got like one bit of chores done, but you know what? Getting to know someone like that beats out doing chores, to be honest. I can't tell if I'm hearing the train or my horse breathing. We're about to go by Platnik. We'll check the train station so I'm not doing something stupid. Okay. I'm just hearing my horse breathe then. I don't want to get into more RP. I would have done more because I think I'm going to be good for another hour or so. But I didn't want to get into more RP and then have to cut it off, so we just stuck to just chatting, making... We don't want to do everything all in one go too, right? You know? Then there'd be less things to do. But she... I mean, he's definitely a lot better than the other people that's been drooling all over her. But at the same time, he's sporting some red flags that makes her go, So she's being wary. He's close to... Always got her hands on her hips so she's close to her gun in case. I wonder if Alistair is around. I need to send him a telegram. I didn't actually send him a telegram to see if he's around. I'm used to them sending Dusty telegrams when they're around. Dusty's so independent that she doesn't often send telegrams out to people like, hey, I'm around. It's more of a, they send a telegram or he runs into him and be like, oh, hey. This is Alistair, right? Let me double check. I need to AFK first. You know what? I'm gonna pretend to read this because just a second. Be right back. Alright, let me actually read what Tommy said in his. Miss Dusty, thank you for the utmost pleasant evening. Apologies, it's really with you that my sailor mouth slips. Glad no offense was taken, but rather interesting and enlightening conversation. Did he say something that sailor mouth was? I don't think he did. Encounter by transit and rangers have been rather interesting. You'd be a legendary ranger, but it would absorb much of your time. The good folk indeed. Not much going on today, kind of feeling going up to the frontier and chilling out at the view while I get a few ideas sorted. I have an 8-crate wagon we can use. I don't mind a few jobs. Have a meeting here shortly. We'll see if it goes through. Anything on the agenda later. Yeah, my is I'm going to go watch a movie. Keeping friends with him because peaceful. And now Jesse Kidman. Do we have enough money to buy another? I know we have an herb pouch in the bank, but we gonna want to get more than one. I do. Okay. Before we send that, I want to give him some information. I want to see if this is possible. I feel like Jesse may actually be one of the people that Alistair has talked to. That's going to be a funny coincidence. Dusty obviously is going to keep that from keep that from Jessie, because she doesn't need to be seen as a nice. She doesn't want to be seen as a moonshiner. I mean, obviously she's being hinted at that what she's doing is a front, but he doesn't need to know what for. But she's leaving that vague. There we go. All right. And now we head off. I've been around for 3 hours. I don't want to push myself to the point where I'm going to have to cut RP off, so I'm just going to end it there. And either be back later on tonight, which I feel like that's not going to happen. But if it does, it's likely just going to be me making money, if anything. So, unless RP happens, then I won't post that bit up. But if not, I will be around tomorrow for more stuff. All right. Bye-bye.